Hello everyone, how are you doing? I decided to go on Steam and look through some of the free indie games, and I wanted to see what kind of short games there were. So I found this one. It's called Edible. It looked fairly fun. It looks like there's a lot of reading involved and just like point and click stuff. So I figured it would be fun to try. So here we go. Issued in public interest by the Ministry of Entangled Histories. Attention is invited to the announcement of Pradhan Mantri, Building Eater Employment Guarantee Scheme, and then some other stuff. It looks like the program is implemented under the guidance of the Ministry of Entangled Histories and the Ministry of Labor and Employment. And it will provide great relief to the jobless youth of our country and will aid in the necessary removal of all entangled and dubious history that has long prevented our nation from achieving its glorious destiny. And the scheme applies to every adult member who can produce a municipal issued job card and ration allotment certificate at any Mamlatdar, whatever, office in that place in no later than the 14th of December of this year. And it looks like this was given by the government of India, my bad. And it looks like the rest of it's a little application form for the post of building eater. Interesting. Alright. Says the Edible Places Recruitment Board, jointly formed by the Ministry of Entangled History and Ministry of Labor and Employment, invites applications for the non-technical popular category post of a building eater to fill vacancies of blank at the time of printing this notice. And it's issued by the Office of Registrar, Department for the Disposal of Built Heritage, Ministry of Entangled Histories. So that's interesting so far. So building eater, I wonder what that's gonna be like. Alright, building eater registration card and safety guide. And so it tells me a little bit of how to play. And edible block numbers will be relayed by authorized personnel. Only eat blocks in stipulated order to avoid severe poisoning. I wonder how safe this job is. Oh, and it's loading. Hold on. Alright, there we go. Oh, this is interesting. Look at that. Oh, and it's falling apart. Okay. Crumbling is not an instance act, a fundamental pause. Dilapidation's processes are organized decays by Emily Dickinson. The Indifferent Wonder of an Edible Place, a game by Studio Oleomingus. Oleomingus, however you say it. Dear brother, it is a somnambulant dawn, a cold awakening of day into night, of color into grief, and of memory into sorrow. And I write to you, my brother, to beg for your forgiveness, for I have become a building eater today. Oh, interesting, okay. So, pressing escape shows me how to play a little bit. Interesting. Alright. So, I'm just gonna move around a little bit and see what happens. Oh, look, there's like little TVs. I guess I just go around and eat. Let's see. Right mouse click is do not eat, and left mouse click is the eat and interact. So I'm just gonna go up to the building and see what happens. Okay, I'm left clicking Is it left click? Alright. So interesting. Nothing's happening so far. I'm gonna try going up to one of the TVs to see what will happen. Alright, it's not interacting or anything. Oh. Yes, I eat buildings. I wait besides the monitor for them to tell me what block to eat, what section neatly carved awaits my maw, and I consume the building piece by piece until ever so slowly the immutable form starts to lose its shape and decay, as if it was never there, leaving only the omnipresent hunger. Interesting. Hold right click to view scope. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a little scope. Sweet. Since this TV seems to do something, I can bet the other TVs do something. Let's see, does this one do anything? Oh, it's broken. So, I'm gonna go around to the other TVs. Oh, looks like, yeah, they started doing something. So I'm gonna go to each one and see if they, like, say something else. Alright. Oh, they all say the same thing. So, it says the pointer shows position of the block when it is inside the circle. You are very close to the correct block. Okay. So, I bet if I look around and get that circle inside the... Oh, get the plus sign inside the circle, it should tell me which one to eat. Okay. So, it may be on the other side if I just continue going up. Okay. It says I'm supposed to eat something up there, I guess. I wonder if I go up, if it will do anything. Oh. I can jump. Interesting. I wonder if I can jump closer to this. Oh, no, I can't jump up there. So... it looks like I'm just supposed to eat this building, but when I go close... it doesn't do anything. Maybe it's on the other side. I'm gonna go to the other side. Oh. Nope. Okay. It made a clicking noise. So hold on. Oh. Okay. So... oh. Yes. Eat. Yes. Oh, cool. So I just left click and click yes. And so now I'm eating a block. Interesting. Oh, I can go inside. Sweet. Alright. The town is no more. They ate the walls of the courthouse. They ate the fort atop the hill. They ate our mosque and our roadside shrines. They ate the hospital and the old bazaar, the copper domes of the lantern factory. They ate the monastery and the jail. They ate all the secret chambers and all the nooks. They ate every corner, and we fled. This is getting interesting so far. I stood by as they ate, the walls of my dispensary, soaking bricks in my medicine jars, pouring limestone curry into the eager gullets, as the roof started to crumble. I took my ugans and pills and my decoctions, the chemicals of my livelihood, the grain of my trade, before they could eat it all, and I threw them into the river. But I kept the old brass locks, tied to the blue wooden door, that now stands secure and solitary, devoid of the room it once enclosed. It's getting deep, man. Okay, next. There we go. Alright, so, but I can go in here and see what this TV says. Okay. Hold right click to view scope. Okay. Jeez, it's kind of getting temperamental to have to do this every time. Oh, getting close. Oh, there we go. Yes, eat. That's some very realistic sounds there. This is cool so far. It's different. Alright. Abu, father, and Ami, mother, you ask. What about our house, you ask? The trunk full of garments, the silken threads, Baba's documents, and the family deeds? What about the neem tree in the courtyards? Surely that is still there. What about the old fiat in the shed? The field in the well, the water tank on the rickety scaffold? What about the street, the coppersmith and the salt cellar, the capricious barber? What happened to the golden lighthouse, the palace of parrots, the alabaster courtroom? Surely there remains some imprint of a town, more substantial than mere memory. Some of it has survived, a basement without a home, a piece of laterite crenellation from the fort, a shrub of peeps revealed from within a wall, like bones revealed at the pyre when the flesh slows away. And some pieces of the town travel, with a boo and a me, on the train that I put them into, along with the countless others who have fled, each carrying in their trunk of possessions a scent of home. But the town itself lies bereft of the town, a mirage upon an outdoor of time. Right. So it looks like there's another TV that I need to go to, so I'm just going to run over there. Right. Oh, this one is broken. That was a waste. So I can probably just do the whole thing to where oh wait, no, it won't let me do the little scope thing. So since that one's flashing over there, I'm gonna run, but I'm gonna check this one real quick. Oh, they're all flashing. Alright. So I'm gonna look at this and see if it says anything. Alright. Oh, I gotta view scope again. Okay. Someplace over here. There's a lot of eating today. Alright. Alright, close. Alright, look down a little bit. I may be able to get the full thing. Alright. Yes, eat. I really like the colors that they used in this. It's really bright and cool looking. Right. A dust of chili powder, a pinch of pepper and salt, a gulp of salt and debris, a hash of brick and sand, the disaggregate stone, the tiles roasted in the sun, bread curtains like peanuts, or bead curtains like peanuts, popped, and door frames shaved, into silvers of garnish. Yes, I have become a soldier of the locust army, a vulture of rebel, a concrete maggot. Do not judge me, brother. It is the only honest work to be had, the only food that will still the gnawing hunger, of yearning for a place that is no longer mine. They say there is pride in being an eater of buildings. It is a project, to rid the land of many burdens upon it, to cast a fine nation on a new earth. One where fissured lands and cracked facades and broken people, like a boo and a me, are glued together, in the common enterprise of erasure. I know only this, that I am hungry and these buildings fill my shrinking belly, if only for a little while. Well, geez. Alright, so I bet if I go to this TV here, it may tell me what else to do, or at least allow me to... Yeah, there we go. Sweet. Hold right diffuse scope. Oh, this way. I wonder if I'm going to end up eating this entire building. And I'm curious to what else is going to be in the letters. Oh, sweet. Yes. let's see. Oh, there we go. I am stationed at the far edge of town. Remember the hill? I am eating a tower on the other side. There is no noise to this process, just the sound of my jaws crushing, the debris of mortar and lime and stone and wood, made pliant by boring of time. Devastation, you see, occurs in its own peculiar silence. Right. So, I wonder if I can just stay at this TV and can. Yeah, there we go. Let's see, what else do we. Oh, this way. Alright, we're close. Oh, there we go. And yet another block. Alright. I wonder what it is that I am eating. What building is this? A tower? A turret? A hall? I cannot tell. I do not remember this part of the town. It looks different now that it is empty. I like to think of it as a place from one of Abu's stories. A story place, a place fantastic. A non-place, become material, to feed my belly as it once fed my dreams. Perhaps this is the hunting lodge, where the Pasha of Jimbalai, from Abu's tale, was given a poisoned cup of tea and died writhing on the floor. This is getting really interesting. I kind of like seeing this guy's perspective. Oh, and look. Oh, time to drink some poison tea. Oh, interesting. It's slowly getting taller. Oh, and it fell. Or perhaps it is the silo from the story of the mad clockmaker that Abu narrated every winter when our beds were pushed together in a single room to share the heat. And when sleep eluded our gathered clan, Abu would jump and mime the story of alarm clocks that, like overripe grapes, burst in clangor. I wonder if I'm going to see this one too. Oh, yeah, whoa, look at this. This is really cool. Oh, I wonder if this ball is going to fall like the teacup or tea kettle. This is really cool. I like the way they designed everything. Look at that. The little paper. Oh, yeah, it fell. I need to pay more attention, apparently. Or maybe it is the old bastion, the macabre vestibule, where the sandal merchants gathered to plot the end of the roll of Bir Majar, and unfolded a blood-laden tale, a ghastly story, all the more joyously told by Abu, on days when our meals were frugal and our bellies had to be distracted from their complaint. Oh, and look at this one. Oh wow, the sandals and the scissors and the elephants. Oh, this is really cool looking. Alright, so I can move around too. I wonder what's gonna happen this. Oh, look at that. I dream of those fantastical places, of rooms from stories long remembered, as I eat this tower, because I know not, brother, what I eat. Each block I consume is a prelude to the next. Each piece of stone, each fragment of wood or marble, each pane of glass is but a morsel in time. And I have become the void that is the future. I am only glad that I am not eating somebody's home. A camera, a bed, a cupboard, a wall imprinted by warm hands, a floor indented by age. I am glad that my building is faceless, that it is just a tower, a torrent of little import. I am glad I do not eat the mihrab of a mosque, or the lintel of a door lovingly decorated with leaves. I do not wish to eat those. I do not wish to eat a home or a shrine, my dearest brother. And I pray to Allah that they never ask me to eat a graveyard. Wow, this is getting really deep. I really like this. Oh, and another tower. Interesting. This is getting really cool. I kind of liked how all those dreams shattered. It was like the same thing but different. It was really cool looking. Okay, another scope, but this one says 49. Interesting. Alright, so, let's see. It looks like it's the same tower. Oh yeah, there's the pieces missing. This is really cool. So, let's see. What do I eat next? I think I need to get a little closer, maybe? Not quite in the right spot. Alright, I'm close. Oh, where, where is it? Is it this one? Nope, the eye is gone. Oh, okay. Am I gonna eat the floor? That's a question. Oh, perfect. Oh, it's that one. You have to be like right on it. It's really cool though. Oh, I'm gonna get more letters. Oh, wait. Yes. Okay, cool. Because with each grain of sand I swallow, I still wonder who ate your gravestone? Who ate the small pillar of veined rock on which I carved your name? How could they have eaten it? What is a kafir or a devout? Was it someone so hungry they never saw that it was a gravestone? Your gravestone? Jeez, the brother's dead. Ugh. Or did they perhaps relish it? Delight in eating your grave, your final bed? Oh, jeez. Perhaps that is why I eat buildings, my dear brother. Perhaps one day I will be asked to eat a gravestone, and then I will know if I am hungry enough to eat it. And then my condemnation will be complete, and I shall lose all hope of ever reaching you, and then perhaps, secure in the knowledge of the gulf that separates us, I shall find peace again. Oh, geez. Is that... Oh. I missed one. Oh, no. Oh, this is really cool looking. I really liked it. I'm gonna have to pause and then look at the last one since I accidentally skipped over it. So I'll be back in a moment. So, I just went back and looked at my little screen capture of the last, words that I accidentally clicked through. And it just says that this game was created with support from Phoenix Leicester, and a site-specific variant of this game is displayed at Phoenix Leicester and at the Video Art Gallery in Chicago, or Video Game Art Gallery in Chicago. So, this game turned out pretty cool. I really liked it. It was different. I haven't played that many indie games before, especially the free ones. So I thought it was a lot cooler than I thought it was going to be. So the whole game name is called The Indifferent Wonder of an Edible Place, and the description of it on Steam, which is where I got it, it says that this game is an examination of the violence of erasure. It's a story about a municipal building eater, and it attempts to ponder the violent cost and the profound grief of having to survive at the edge of despotism, there we go, when places of entangled heritage are willfully effaced. Sorry about that, English. But, so this game ended up being really cool. I didn't expect it to be so simple yet so deep. It was like the storyline on it, I think, went very well with it. It was like about the narrator who would go through and eat buildings, and then he was also talking to his deceased brother, who I guess is the only one that he really wanted to focus on. And I like how it had like the little dreams located toward the last of the game, and how they're also shattered, and how kind of like the world around him is disappearing. Like the description said, it did well at seeing what would happen whenever things started to be erased, and how that can like erase a lot more than just buildings, and how it can like get rid of the human interaction around it. So I thought it was really neat. If you guys are interested in playing this game as well, it is located on Steam. I wasn't paid or anything to look at this game. I just thought it looked cool. But again, it is called The Indifferent Wonder of an Edible Place, and so it is located on Steam. Hello everyone, thank you for watching my latest video. If you would like to see me play something different in the future, feel free to comment below. You can also find me on Reddit and on Twitter, and also make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you!